fascinating fight over in Australia this weekend, Dan, in what's, a real crossroads fight for both men. Tim Tszyu, who is on the way up in the sport, was originally supposed to fight Jermell Charlo for all the belts in this one before, Charlo got injured. But, Harrison stepped in, and what a replacement he is. Harrison's a fighter who's, maybe kind of viewed on the downslide in the sport, but, he's already proven himself multiple times at the top level, beat Jermell Charlo, beat Sergio Garcia in his last fight as well. So this is a real acid test for Tim Tszyu on Sunday, Saturday night over with you guys in the US. In what's, it's for his first real test at 154 this weekend.
All right, well, Kev, do you think he's going to pass the test? And if he does, could even be finishing this one inside the distance? How's Kevin Dolan going to be betting at our boxing expert here at WagerTalk?
I was a little bit torn on this fight, Dan, because, Tony Harrison is the epitome of, an experienced old vet. He's actually only 32 years of age, but his level of experience in boxing is so vast. He'll obviously be looking to take advantage of all, Tim Tszyu's deficiencies in the ring. And the Australian fighter has a few. His high guard is vulnerable against the high-level jab like Harrison employs. His ability to cut off the ring is questionable as well. So, there's no question Harrison definitely has the capability and tools to win this fight on points. Plus 450 looks like a very juicy price, even in Australia. But you would literally be watching this fight through your fingers for the entire 12 rounds because, while I do believe Harrison's the better technically of the two, there are certain things that Tszyu does extremely well that could prove problematic for Harrison in this one. Tszyu was slipping, countering Terrell Gauthier multiple times in his last fight. Really landing some heavy artillery on Gauthier as well. And with the way Harrison tends to linger in and around the pocket, that could spell disaster here. All it would take is one big overhand right from Tszyu, a left hook under the guard. And Harrison's, he could be sweeping every round, but suddenly he's laying on his back in the ring. So while it's certainly possible Harrison can win a decision in Australia this weekend, he's definitely got the tools, as we said. Tszyu's only got to be right once, and Harrison makes just enough mistakes for me. Leans a bit too far forward in the pocket when he jabs, hangs around that pocket as area just a split second too long. And I do believe as the fight goes on, Tszyu will catch him with more and more shots, land something big, and likely get him out of there late. So Tim Tszyu for me in this one, between round 7 to 12 at plus 290 over on FanDuel. I really like that price this weekend. Huge price, and what should be a great fight over in Australia.